Hello, everybody. Thank you all for coming today. It's good to see the people I know, and welcome to the new folks. I'm Isaac Brown, Associate Partner here at Landmark Ventures. Welcome to the Dealmakers Industrial Tech Salon. It's the fourth time we've hosted this event. It's the first time in Houston. We did the first iteration of this industrial tech event in 2019 in Chicago. It was really great. A few of you were there. We wanted to start doing it every year, but we didn't do the event in 2020 because of the pandemic. We did it virtually in 2021, which means nobody who attended was wearing pants at any point during the event. No pants, not for 1 second. We did it last year back in person in Chicago. It was really awesome. Pants were optional. A lot of people chose to wear them. And it's really great to be here today in Houston wearing pants with all of you, so thank you all for coming. Digital industrial tech has come a long way since we started hosting this thing back in 2019. Nowadays, most everybody knows what you're talking about. If you say IoT or Industry 4.0, a lot of people even tell you they're working on their Industry 5.0 strategy right now. That's pretty cool. Show of hands out there. Who works for an Industry 5.0 company? Got anybody? No takers? Okay. A few people said yes in Chicago. Most industrial companies have at least one use case for AI, if not many use cases for AI running in their operations in production today. Speaking of AI, it wouldn't be a tech conference if we didn't talk at least a little bit about generative AI, so we'll cover that during the program. And I'd like to thank ChatGPT for inviting all of you to attend this event, for writing this speech, for picking me up at the airport, for taking care of my kids while I'm here in Houston, and for showing me the meaning of true love. Last week we did all the sessions with the panelists to discuss what we were going to cover in today's program, and it was clear that one thing was top of mind for everybody, which is environmental sustainability and the impact of technology on sustainability in industrial operations. And it's a bunch of stuff. We're going to do our best to cover as much of that as possible in today's program. So let me tell you about the schedule for today. Program starts now, runs for about 3 hours, 90 minutes of content, 90 minutes of a networking reception. After I finish up here, my friend Joey Sanchez from the ION is going to share a couple minutes of additional remarks. After that, we're going to have our first panel session, which will include some business leaders from Intel, Enel, and Halliburton. After that, we'll take a 5-minute break. We'll do a little turn and talk to your neighbor thing. We'll come back for another panel after that, which will have sustainability leaders from Google and Nextera. After that, Massimo Bonzi, the founder of Arduino, will give us a short presentation. After him, we'll take one more quick break. Everyone can go get a drink, and we'll come back for our last session, which is a fun thing we call Industrial Tech Crossfire, which will have some speakers from Johnson & Johnson, Honeywell, and Chevron. And then after that, we'll break for a networking reception, and that's that. So thank you all for joining us today, and without further ado, Joey Sanchez.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Joey Sanchez, Senior Director of Ecosystems here at the ION. And I'd be remiss not to ask, whose first time is it to the ION? Please raise your hand. Excellent. So I will give you a quick introduction to who we are and why we are here. So the ION is the center of innovation for Houston. And Houston has a major challenge, and it's called sprawl. How many of you drove more than 30 minutes to get here? Exactly. This is a very large city. We actually are the 4th largest city in the country, but we're 89th in density. So 88 other cities in the US are closer proximity to one another. So in order to have innovation, you must have density, connections, collisions, and that's why the ION is here. It is a Rice University project. It is run by Rice Management Company and Rice University to give back to the city that gave Rice so much. Do I have any Rice University grads in this? Excellent. Well, it's not only for Rice, it's for all institutions in Houston. We have 5 different community bubbles that we're looking to engage with. And first and foremost are startups. We need to create a startup culture in Houston that rivals the East and West Coast, that rivals anywhere else in the world. And I think we can do that through the innovative minds we have here locally. Also, we need the investors. In 2016, we had about $250 million of venture capital going into our Houston-based startups. In 2021, that ballooned to $2.3 billion. So we are on the right track of investment. We have the high net worth individuals, we have the angel networks and the venture capital here in town. We just need to connect the two. Thirdly, we need our corporate innovation teams, our corporate innovators. And I believe many of you are in the audience today. We need our corporate might of Houston to reach into our innovation ecosystem. There is no way we can do any of this without you. The corporate innovation teams of Houston have had troubles in the past adopting new ideas. And so I'd like to introduce you to where we are standing in. If you remember this, about 10 years ago was the old Sears building in Midtown Houston. Sears was an innovative company. It had a catalog that you could shop from home back in the 1900s. Unfortunately, they put that catalog on the shelf in 1997. 1998, a small company called Amazon was created. Think about that team at Sears, if only they would have put that catalog on the internet instead of on the shelf. Disruption literally is at all of our doorsteps, and we are here today to innovate. So really glad that you are here today. The last two groups that we're looking to bring together here are our students. The future tech talent, we need to cultivate the jobs of the future. I know each and every one of you are fighting for that challenge each and every day, and that's where the ION comes to play. And then finally, our community leaders. We're sitting here in Midtown Houston in the middle of 4 amazing neighborhoods. We have Midtown to our north, Museum District to our south, Montrose to our west, and Third Ward to our east. And so we are bringing together the uniquely elements of Houston all in one space to innovate together. So thank you all very much for being here today. If you have any questions, I look forward to the happy hour later, and I really want you guys to get involved. We did just launch our new website, iondistrict.com. We're standing right now in about 300,000 square feet. You can look up 300,000 square feet of the ION, but we're going to 3 million square feet in the next decade and a half, all in this surrounding area to create the ION district. So be a part of it. Get in early, and come to Activation Festival, which is our 1-year anniversary, May 17th through 19th. So thank you all very much for being here today, and I'll pass the mic back and get you guys started. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.